Alright, for this bag, the items that you will need, first off, is the US J10 6mm crochet hook. This is the one that I like to use with the wooden handle. The yarn needle. One skein of Lion brand yarn Fun Fur, and for this particular bag, of course, you can use any color, but for this particular bag I used chocolate. So that's one skein of the chocolate color Lions brand Fun Fur. And finally, I use, again, Lions brand Fisherman's Wool. Color is Oak Tweed. Didn't use the whole thing. I actually used very little of it. But this skein is an 8-ounce skein. It's larger than the normal 3-ounce or 3.5-ounce. So you get a lot out of this. All right, for this bag, I am adding Fun Fur. So it has this nice furry look to it. And the way I'm using it is I'm just using both yarns at the same time, the Fun Fur and my wool. And that's the effect you get, nice fuzzy. Alright, working on the handle right now. Attached it, kind of like flushed with the edge of the Fun Fur, started there, did 5 single crochets across, and a total of 33 rows is what I did. And after I do that, after I make 33 rows, then I will be attaching it to this side again, kind of flush as best as possible to the edge of where the Fun Fur begins. Then after I've got both ends attached, then I'm going to take my then I'm going to take my yarn needle, and I'm going to stitch it together, starting from one end and go all the way to the other end, kind of try to match it up, and that's how the handle ends up. And I'm hoping that once after it is done felting, it'll look more like a rope, hopefully, or a cord, but I have yet to find out. That's what my little handbag looks like so far. Okay, so I've got the other handle crocheted, and now I'm going to stitch it across so that it looks like a cord. When I finished it off, left a long piece of yarn, and that's what I'm going to use to stitch the handle. Okay. So there it is. That's my little purse. I don't know. Might put a little button loop and maybe a little button. But that's the purse. Let's recap what we did here. Alright, let's recap here. First I started out with a chain of 41, and then I worked 40 single crochets across. I did that for 4 rows. So after the 4th row, I added in my fun fur. So using both my wool yarn and my fun fur at the same time, I did 26 rows that included the fun fur. And then at the end of that, I did 4 rows of just the wool. When that was done, I finished that piece off, and then I took it lengthwise and folded it in half to come out with that piece there. Then I took and attached or stitched using my yarn needle. I stitched the sides, attached the sides, and then at the very top I attached my yarn at the very top and did single crochet all the way around. I came out to 64 single crochets is what I worked in there. I did that for about 5 rows of 64 single crochets. Then after the 5th row, I started to skip single crochet every 10 single crochets. So I would do 10 single crochet, then I would skip a single crochet, do 10 single crochet, skip all the way around. I would skip every 10 single crochets. I did that for about 5 rows, and on the very last row, instead of skipping every 10, I would do 5 single crochets and skip, 5 single crochets and then skip. And I finished off the round with the skip every 5 single crochets. And then finally, I did the strap. The strap, I did it 5 single crochets across and 33 rows. When I did it, I attached the yarn. I tried to keep it close enough flush to the, well, the purse kind of goes inwards, but close enough flush to the edge of the fun fur, and attached the yarn, did 5 single crochets across, and then just did that for 33 rows, and then I attached it at the other end using my yarn needle. And as you've seen on the earlier clip, using my yarn needle, just went all the way to the other end and just stitched it and connected it all the way to the other end and tried to match it up as close as possible. And there you have it. There's the little, I think it looks a lot like a little evening bag, but this is what it looks like pre-felted. This actually would work great for a non-felted project using acrylic or any other yarn. Only I would suggest then making a lining. I don't usually line my projects, but that's going to be something I'm definitely going to look at doing in the future. May end up lining a lot of the bags that I've already made, but that's what this bag looks like.